Hey guys, hope you're having a good morning this morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. I'm sure you can hear my voice is still not back. I've been fighting the flu for days now. Uh, it's kind of morphed into a sinus infection and gone a little bit in my chest, so I've been trying to rest and drink water, and at least I'm still here. Feeling a little better today, but not quite over the hurdle. Um, First off, I want to let you guys know that at least through the next couple weeks, I am safe. Still trying to get enough in the GoFundMe account to make sure that I get through the end of January. So if you go check that out, it'd be greatly appreciated. Uh, Trying. It looks a lot better now than it did 3 weeks ago, but I still need a little help to get over the hump. A couple videos ago, we passed the 100 video mark, and I had a couple people ask for reactions, and someone asked, some information. And I figured I would come out here and then give you a little background as to who I am musically. I guess the start of that, it's partially where I live and what happened early in my life. When I was born, my father took off. So I was adopted by my grandparents. And they were much older, born in 1919 to be exact. So the music style around their house was a little different than my friends and other family. Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass, Jim Reeves, a lot of stuff that most people probably wouldn't know. And a ton of Elvis, which was my sisters were addicted to. Oh, early in school, I was the short, fat little kid, so I tried to find my place in different places, and I started in choir. At home, I taught myself how to play an organ, learning how to read music, everything. Excuse me. By middle school, decided to join the band and started playing trumpet. And I played trumpet and baritone, and I had some friends that were playing sax and trombone. So I got a little bit of all of that put together, and that's where I started picking up a little jazz and some blues. And because my friends had parents that were different ages, and it was kind of a melting pot of music, everything from AC/DC to Leonard Skinner and Dolly Parton, and it was a wide range. Um, about that same time frame, my sister took me to Dollywood. I saw Conway Twitty and Dolly Parton, and so my family was very much into country and southern rock. Um, and some of my nephews were listening to like the Knack, My Sharona. Uh, by the time I hit high school was about the time frame that Michael Jackson's Thriller came out and NWA came out. And of course, it was the hair band 80s. And for a long time, at least 4 or 5 years, I was seeing 2 or 3 major concerts a month. If there was a hair/rock band performing in the mid 80s, chances are I saw them live. Rush, Pink Floyd, uh, Motley Crue, Ronnie James Dio. But I also saw things like Air Supply and Chicago and George Thorogood. Um, Towards the middle of high school, I started getting away from the playing music myself and started wanting to play music, DJ for other people. I had 2 friends that were very much into that. One that was more of a play music on like a cassette deck or something, and another that was into turntables. So I actually got my first set of curved arm turntables when I was probably 16 or 17. And I started getting into UTFO and Eric B. and Rakim, and I started going back and learning about 70s funk, and it was a ton of music coming through. Uh, Straight out of high school, I picked up my first DJing gig. Wasn't much, it wasn't a big deal, but it was kind of a starting point that I never looked back from. I got a job in a biker bar, an A-bait bar, and it was called My Mother's Place. It was owned by uh, a female, and her son ran it for her, John Tobin. And he offered me the job, and it was 3 nights a week, and it was 50s, 60s, 70s, classic rock kind of music. And I started learning more and playing more, picking up more songs from the 60s that I ever knew, the 50s. And at the same time, I was going out listening to other DJs, radio, TV. MTV was a big thing then. From there, I actually went to my first dance club, and within 2 or 3 weekends, it was packed. Uh, and I can tell you the time frame because about a month in, Bat Dance came out from Prince. Um, and I also started, learning about go-go music, which is a very much regional thing from this area, from DC and Baltimore. So I played there for a while, and I guest spotted at other clubs and bounced around. Um, did my first gentleman's club and picked up even more music there because they were listening to techno and trance, and so I started picking up music like DJ Kioki, and it's just kind of grown from there. It stayed with me my entire life, and it's sort of funny because each of my children has a different taste, but they all know a lot of what I know because they've been around the music. I still have a huge collection of vinyl. I got rid of most of my CDs because it's almost all digital now. But throughout all that, it kind of trained my ear and gave me some knowledge as to what kind of works and what fits and what sounds good. I've never been professionally trained. I never went to school, although I did take music appreciation at college. But it's all kind of melded into what I do now, which is why I do this. I like doing reactions to music and giving my opinion and see what you guys think, and it gives me some feedback, and like I said, it allows my kids to see another side of their dad, and I think that's pretty cool. I have to excuse me because I feel cruddy. I'm going to get some more reactions done today, I promise. May only be 1 or 2, and they may be later on, but they'll get done today. And I'm going to keep doing 1 or 2 a day. If I can get the equipment upgraded, I'll upgrade that to more than 1 or 2 a day. But right now, that's about all I can get done, just because it takes that long. And I'm also I've got to replace a wire in my sound system and some other stuff here. So bear with me. The sound may be a little off for a while until I get it fixed, but it shouldn't be too bad. Guys, if you have any questions about me or what I've done or the places I've DJ'd or anything like that, and understand that I wasn't just a DJ. I was also worked for a newspaper. I was a sports writer. Had my own column full time, and I can never decide which of the two was the greater love of my life as far as work. They're both different in their own way, and they both allowed me to meet a ton of people. I guess this will now be number 3, YouTube, because although I'm not meeting you guys face to face, I feel like I'm getting to know some people just from talking to you in the comments, and It's pretty cool to be able to still get out and interact with people, even in this way. Guys, I thank you so much. You've humbled me. Just, you know, I was surprised at 5, 10 subscribers. To break 300 is amazing to me. Um, to know that you guys actually appreciate what I have to say and like what I do is great. And hopefully we can keep this going, and it can get bigger, and we can find more people that like some of the same things, and uh, become the oddball old man on the internet. Again, I hope you're having a great day. Please check out the links for everything that's below. Um, and please check out some of the videos that aren't just reactions, because those help me out. Even if it's a penny here or there, that penny adds up over time. Even if you just click on it and let it play through without paying attention, the ads will help me out. Again, have a great day. I love you guys, and I will see you back in a little while with a few video reactions. Peace out.